Hey, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Tiana, owner of Essence of Flair Weddings and Events. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this invitation with all of the elements using Canva. Stay tuned and be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for more videos. All right, let's get into it. All right, so this invitation set comes with a few different elements. You'll get the invitation, you'll get a name tag for your belly band, you will get the table number, which you can edit to change to the number of tables that you need. You will also get an information card, you will get the menu, the RSVP card, and you'll get a program and a thank you card as well. So once I send the link to you to edit the template, you will just open up your Canva with the template. And if I can find it, here it is. You can easily just edit it by clicking on the text. Once you click on the text, you can change to anything you want. You can make it say what you want, change it to how you want. You can change the fonts by clicking up here on the font line and changing the font. You can change the size up here. You can change the colors also. Now, one thing I like about the colors, you will get the color swatches that are in the actual design itself. So those colors will be along here. And then you'll also get extra colors, the default colors. And if you need more colors, you can just click on the plus up here and you have more colors. All right, so what we are going to do is I'm going to show you how to print 2 invitations on one sheet of cardstock. So once you have your invitation edited and complete, you want to go ahead and click on download and save it as a PNG. And you can do this whether you have Canva Pro or the free version of Canva. So you want to go ahead and click download. And once it is finished downloading, click up the top or the bottom. Change the name to something that you would remember by clicking on the 3 dots up here. Now, this only works if you have a Windows PC. If you have a Mac, I'm not sure how to do this. But if you do have a Windows PC, click on the 3 dots, go to Save As, and then you can change the name to something that you will remember. So I like to save it in my pictures. And right now I just have it under as Brooke Romance because the name is Brooke and it's a romance invitation. All right, go ahead and hit save. And you can close that. Now you would come back over to Canva, go to home, and then click on create a design. Now you will need to enter the correct size the first time if you're using the free version of Canva, because if you try to reload it, the reloading is, or to resize it, it's only for Canva Pro. So you need to get the correct size the first time. Now, if you are in the US, I believe Canva is already set to inches. At least it is on mine. And that was before I had Pro. So go ahead and click custom size, and you want to choose 11 by 8.5. I'm sorry, you would choose inches first. And then you can choose your 11 by 8.5. All right, and from there, hit create design. Now what we're going to go ahead and do is click on elements here on the left hand side, and then click on the search bar, and you can type in grid. Now your invitation is going to be 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. If you want a backing on it, which I'm putting a backing on. If you don't, it'll just be a 5 by 7. So click on your first grid and you can size it down Like I said, if you want a backing, then make it a 4. I would make it a 4 by 8, a 4.8, 4 by 8 by 6.8. And that's roughly 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. And then you could just drag it over, highlight it, and then hit this little plus right here to duplicate it. And then from there, you can drag that also. Now that makes you have 2 invitations at the same time. So you already downloaded your invitation. Go ahead and hit upload. And if it's not here, hit upload media. Click on your plus, or I'm sorry, click on your folder here, and then you can type in whatever you named your invitation to, which mine is Brook Romance 1. Hit open, and your invitation will upload here on the left hand side. Once it is complete, you can just select your invitation by clicking it and then dragging it here into the grid square. All right. Now we have 2 invitations on 1 sheet of cardstock, and that just ensures that you're not wasting any cardstock by printing 1 invitation on 1 sheet of cardstock. Now, in order to do this for your table numbers or your menus or your RSVP cards are 3.5 by 5. Those can fit 4 on 1 sheet of cardstock. So you would just do the same thing, just size your grid down to, I'm sorry for the noise. People are outside. It's a nice little summer night. They're outside and it's loud. It's New York. It's going to be loud. Bear with me. But if you're using the grid for the RSVP, it's going to be 3.5 by 5. So you just want to put 3.5 by 5 and make 4 of those grids on 1 sheet of or 1 canvas here, and then you can just upload your RSVP card and then print 4 of those on 1 sheet of cardstock. The instructions and the sizes will be in the template instructions if you were to purchase this template also. Now we're going to go ahead and cut our invitation, or we're going to go ahead and print our invitation and our table number and all the other elements that go with it. And we are going to put it together with a burgundy backing and a belly band. So stay tuned. All right, so I'm going ahead and printed my invitation. As you can see, I have 2 invitations on the same sheet of cardstock. I have my menu. I also have my table number and my information card. And I have my RSVP card and my name tag. Now, usually I would print a page of name tags by itself and put 4 RSVP cards on 1 sheet. And then the name tag, I would just put in multiple locations on 1 sheet and just print a bunch at the same time. But since I'm only sending this invitation to be professionally photographed, I only just needed 1. I also have my burgundy color backing sheet. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these on camera and put them together. I'm not going to talk because the noise is starting to get a little loud outside. So I'm going to just go ahead and cut them, and I will show you the finished product. All right, now I will say this. I need one of these to be just a 5x7, and the other one I need it to be a 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. So this one is just going to be a 5x7, and it's going to be just blank with no backing. The reason I do this is because when taking professional photos, the photographer likes to get the invitation put together and then the invitation by itself, so they don't have to go and take the invitation apart. So this one's going to stay as a 5x7, and the next one's going to be a 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. But remember, the 4 3/4 by 6 3/4 is only if you're going to be adding a backing sheet. If you're not adding a backing, then you can just make it a 5x7 and leave it the way it is. Now, one last thing before I continue cutting. With my backing sheet here, I'm going to be using the name tag here on the belly band. So what I like to do, if I'm just doing one, I will cut just the edge here. Since this is an 8.5 going across, you only need 7 inches for your invitation. So I cut off 1.5 inches for my belly band, and I still have 7 for the invitation. Now, in your case, when you do make this invitation, if you purchase it, you can just take one sheet and just cut 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5 the whole way across and do your belly band that way. All right, so I finished making my cuts, and as you can see, I went ahead and cut a backing for my table number. I just like the little border behind it. I think it looks really nice together like that. So I went ahead and I will put a border on the invitation and the table number, but the menu and the rest of the elements will not have a border on them. So I have my information card and my RSVP card. Now, whether you're designing this for yourself, for your own wedding, or for a client, you never want to put too much into the RSVP card, because your guests are going to just send it right back to you, and then you're going to find out who's coming to your wedding, who's not, and probably throw it in the trash. So I don't like to put, too much. I won't put like a backing card. My next video, I'm actually going to foil invitations, and I'm going to foil the RSVP card, but that is for a professional photo. So I'm going to be folding those. But now I'm going to go ahead and just put together my invitation. So this is a 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and my backing card is a 5x7. So this is where you need your tape or your glue. And let's finish up this invitation. All right, so right now my invitation set is done, it's put together, but I want to go ahead and add on my belly band. So my belly band is not going to go around my table number or my menu. those are going to be separate. They just sit there because the menus go on the table and the table numbers do also. So for this, I'm going to put my RSVP card and then my information card on top of my invitation. Now, before I do that, I like to go ahead and just, no score marks or anything. I like to do this freehand. I just put my belly band on my invitation, make sure it's straight. That looks pretty straight to me. And then just wrap it around the one side, pulling it tight but not too tight, creasing the one side, and then pull it around the other side. Again, tight but not too tight. You don't want your paper to actually bend up like this or bend down if you're making it too tight, if you're pulling it too tight. And then I like to just look at the back. Can't really see it because it's the same color, but I like to make sure the back is lined up also, and then put that final crease in there. All right, and then we can take a little bit of glue or tape, whatever you're using, and tape it down. And I like to just hold my finger where the belly band ends, where this side ends, and then put the tape up to that point. And then go ahead and just put it on there. Our belly band is on there. It slides up and down, easily movable. And then we can take our name tag and stick it in the middle of the belly band. All right, so your invitation is actually going to, you have your RSVP envelope. I don't have any at the moment, but it will look like this when it's done. That is your full invitation. So this set, if you were interested, the whole set, including the invitation, RSVP card, name tag, information card, table number, menu, and thank you card, place card, and one more card I'm forgetting, program. The whole set is going to be $25. And if you're interested in purchasing the set, you can shoot me an email. My email address is in the description box below. If you liked the video, and I hope you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell for more videos. That is all I have for today. Please be sure to say a prayer and send thoughts, positive vibes, and well wishes to all of the people who are in the path of Hurricane Ida. Last week we were in Hurricane Henri, and it was no fun. So please, we are thinking of everyone in the path of Hurricane Ida. Until next time, God bless and stay safe. Thank you.